Good afternoon. My name is Don Combs, and I am Vice President and Dean of the School of Health Professions. Welcome to the White Coat Ceremony for the Eastern Virginia Physician Assistant Program. You may be seated. Everything begins with a squeak. That's okay. I'd like to recognize Dr. Bruce Waldhos, who is the rector of our Board of Visitors and a strong program of all our supporters. Please give him a hand. I also want to extend a special welcome to all the family members, friends, colleagues who are here at this exciting moment. You hate to be redundant, but exciting is, I think, the right word for where we are at the moment. As you know, or may not know, the reason there's a 50th anniversary sign out there is that this is our 50th year. And that's a major accomplishment for an institution that grew out of the community and remains strongly committed to engaging with the community in developing programs and responding to needs in the healthcare workforce. In addition to this being our 50th university, we are, some of you may know, in the process of merging with Old Dominion University to create the Eastern Virginia Health Science Center, which will be the largest collection of health professions program in the Commonwealth. We're very excited about the potential of this merger, and you will benefit from it in many ways, but particularly you'll be, I think, the first graduating class that will come out under both the EVMS and Health Science Center banner. You're entering a very high quality program, one that we're very proud of. You have strong student colleagues. We had over 1,100 applicants. We made a total of 91 offers for 80 slots. Just to give you some context, to fill a class of 80, most universities and programs would have to offer at least make 2 offers for every slot that was filled. We did not. Again, only 91 offers to fill 80 slots. We have a great faculty. They are knowledgeable. They're caring. They don't admit students into the program that they don't expect to graduate. We are committed to doing everything that we can do to make sure that your studies are successful and that you graduate and that you pass your exams and that you become a valuable addition to the profession. I think you will also find that our faculty are accessible. They really take this notion of supporting students and trying to help people be the best they can be very strongly. I'd ask you to join me in giving them a round of applause. This institution has a vision of being the most community-oriented school of medicine and health professions in the nation. We've been recognized as having extraordinarily strong commitment to the community and involvement of the community in our programming and listening to what they tell us is needed in the health workforce. And I expect if you have not felt that already, you will feel it shortly. I'm a professor, so I can't have a microphone and not offer some advice. So I will offer a little bit of advice. First of all, an observation that may sound trite, but it's absolutely true, and that is it doesn't matter how smart you are as an individual or how hard you work as an individual. You cannot know everything and do everything that is in the best interest of the patients that you serve. So what the response to that is that you absolutely have to build a network of friends and colleagues who can support you. And that network needs to be diverse, certainly demographically diverse, but more importantly, professionally diverse. because, you know, the old story about the people feeling different parts of an elephant and drawing different conclusions about what it is really does apply. If you can get people who think differently than you do, they can help you improve your diagnosis, your treatment plans, the outcomes for your patients, much more than you would ever be able to do individually. Which leads to a corollary, and that is listen carefully to those who think differently than you do. You may not change your opinion. You may think they're wrong, but you should deserve that they have probably given some thought to why they think and feel the way they do. And I think that experience is, if you pay attention to that, you may learn a little bit itself. My mother used to tell me when we would have a frank and candid exchange of points of view as I was growing up that, you know, Don, you may be right. Pause, but you may be wrong. And so having that humility and capacity to realize that no matter how hard we think and how hard we work, we could be wrong. And maybe our diverse network of friends could help us be right. The other point I would make is that you should never be afraid to ask for help. Not to think that, well, you're stupid or you're slow or you should know the answer to that. Everybody needs help. And what is interesting, the literature, and there is a scientific literature on help, is that people are more willing to give help than people are to ask for help. So that means there's a reservoir you can tap to improve your performance, to improve how you're managing your life. So don't be hesitant. If you need help from your colleagues or from the faculty, please reach out to them. And the last thing is that when you ask for help or when somebody offers help, always express gratitude. When asked to provide a few opening comments as you go in your career at something like a white coat ceremony, the final piece of advice is be brief. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Kimberly Dempsey, who is the program director for the Master of Physician Assistant program.
Welcome to Eastern Virginia Medical School, and welcome to the symbolic beginning of your journey to become a physician assistant. It's a great time to be able to celebrate with you this evening. You are now part of an excellent institution. We have great facilities and a supportive and welcoming administration, as you have seen, and a very talented faculty with an excellent track record for training very successful PAs. The PA profession is young when you compare it to medicine or nursing. On October 6, 1967, the first 3 PA students completed their training at Duke University. From that initial program and those first 3 graduates, your new profession has grown to over 306 PA programs in the country, with more than 11,000 graduates a year and more than 160,000 PAs practicing in the United States. Last year in the United States, PAs provided care at more than 500 million patient visits in every medical setting and specialty. In spite of that, the United States still needs every PA that we can train. Our profession is forecast to continue to grow much faster than the average for all occupations. Practicing PAs tend to be quite happy with their career choice as well. In surveys conducted by the American Academy of Physician Assistants, nearly 90% of practicing PAs said they would become a PA if they had to make that career selection again today. And 95% said that they would recommend this career to their friends or family members. Our own alumni survey mirrors those results, with 95% of respondents saying that they were satisfied or very satisfied with their careers as a PA. Over the next 28 months, the program will be a challenge to most of you. It may also be a bit of a challenge for your family and friends, as we will be keeping you quite busy. But in May 2026, you will have earned a rewarding career and a new way of life for yourselves and your families. The ceremony here today celebrates your transition to that new career. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the PA program and welcome you to this wonderful profession. Now, I am happy to introduce Travis Kirby, Associate Professor, to tell us about the significance of the white coat in medicine. Professor Kirby.
Congratulations to each one of you on accomplishing such an exciting milestone in your future careers. Those daunting pre-medical and undergraduate years are over, and as each of you walk across the stage and receive your short white coat today, your journey as a physician assistant student will begin. The doctor's white coat has become a universal symbol of medicine, one that signifies a turning point in the history of medicine in this country. During the late 1800s and early 20th century, medicine went through a radical and rapid change. As a result of the scientific method and modernization movement, the practice of medicine emerged as a respected discipline of science and an honorable profession. This new identity required a new look, or branding, and the white coat of the laboratory scientist was adopted to replace the dark and formal black attire of previous centuries. With the amazing discoveries that helped prevent, more accurately diagnose, and in some cases definitively cure disease, the doctor became a scientific healer and well respected among all strata of society. The white coat set them apart and symbolized their knowledge, expertise, and even the hope of healing. Over the past century, the white coat has remained one of those most recognized symbols of modern medicine, with many patients considering it a symbol for purity, professionalism, and trust. As the adoption of the white coat symbolized a change in the trajectory of medicine, this ceremony today and the short white coat that you are about to don will symbolize a change in your life and its trajectory in many ways. You are now entering an honorable scientific profession, or perhaps a calling for some, in which you will be gifted with the privilege of caring for others. You are now committing to the perpetual learning. You are now committing to the lives and health of our patients, our colleagues, our communities, and most importantly, to ourselves. The short white coat is a symbol of future potential. It is shorter than the one you will receive at the end of this program because you are still a student, studying the art and science of medicine. It indicates that you still have much to learn, but in the near future, you will be considered a full-fledged clinician with all of its rights and responsibilities. As you actuate and embody this potential, use your time wisely to learn and grow cognitively, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. This white coat ceremony is an important tradition that welcomes loved ones and families, but for you, the student, it is a rite of passage, one that is symbolic of your past success and motivation to become a PA. This is a momentous and exciting occasion, truly a day to remember. As you walk across the stage, please cherish the feeling and importance of humanism as the core of our professional duties to our future and our communities. As you come to receive your short white coat, my hope is that you will feel that weight of this next step and potential of what you will become, an amazing PA. Now I'd like to welcome Angela Cerezo, Assistant Professor, to the podium.
It is a tradition here at EVMS for our current students, in this case, the class of 2025, to mentor the incoming class. This communication helps ease the transition to the PA program. So it will be several members of the class of 2025 who will be helping our new class as they wear their white coats for the first time. With the first group of mentors, please join us on stage. Afreen Ahmed. Shipi Amin. Ariel Arroyo. Fritz Patilier. Clarissa Bielema. Adam Black. Addison Blackwell. You may now don your white coats. You may now take your seats. Would the next group of mentors join us on stage? Corey Blow. Aaron Bradshaw. Bianca Brown. Alexis Bryant. Lindley Burnham. Malana Tai Kalupitan. Hyuna Choi. You may now don your white coats. You may now take your seats. Would the next group of mentors join us on stage? Danielle Seibert. Taylor Dorr. Caroline Doyle. Taylor Duncan. Andrew Dinan. Maddie Eford. Ashley Fernstall. You may now don your white coats. You may now take your seats. Would the next group of mentors join us on stage? Alyssa Fogelin. Lucia Gara Rodriguez. Olivia Gornichek. Chanel Green. Caitlin Greenier. Desi Greer. Catherine Gross. You may now don your white coats. You may now take your seats. Would the next group of mentors join us on stage? Anne Ha. Joanna Hardy. William Hobbs. Chair, otherwise known as Jared. Madison Hodges. Courtney Honadel. Letitia Jansen. Caitlin Jeffers. You may now don your white coats. You may now take your seats. Would the next group of mentors join us on stage? Mallory Jengo. Jennifer Joseph. Samantha Cratcheville. Kendall Kurlander. Paige Curtis. Gulmira Lampert. Claire Langendorfer. You may now don your white coats. You may now take your seats. Would the next group of mentors join us on stage? Phoebe Large. Christiana Leiding. Mary Grace Liberator. Darrell Long. Rebecca McDonald. Amelia Masonave. Christine McDermott. You may now don your white coats. You may now take your seats. Will the next group of mentors join us on stage? Moriel McHale. Kelsey Mitchum. Aaron Morse. Naima Murray. Jasmine Murray. Binta Mustafa. Megan Ortega. You may now don your white coats. Okay. All right, you may now take your seats. Will the next group of mentors join us on stage? Garrett Page. Robert Phillips. Mary Cameron Phillips. Sarah Piddlecaw. Esther Potosky. Haley Price. Christina Ratchick. You may now don your white coats. You may now take your seats. Will the next group of mentors join us on stage? Yvonne Ressa. Raymond Ross. Dylan Rumbaugh. Nicholas Sabatino. Mamadou Saho. Caitlin Scharf. Caroline Shevlin. You may now don your white coats. All right. You may now take your seats. Would the next group of mentors join us on stage? Caitlin Stein. Aaron Sun. Jacqueline Tenaskew. Elizabeth Taylor. Alexis Toit. Diana Van. Amon Williams. You may now don your white coats. You may now take your seats. Will the next group of mentors join us on stage? Emily Wilson. Amanda Wiltsey. Carrie Yoon. Taylor Zadai. You may now don your white coats. You may now take your seats. Now I'd like to invite Dr. Jennifer Wohl, Associate Professor, to the podium.
Will the class of 2026 please stand and join me in reciting the Physician Assistant Professional Oath? Please see page 7 on the printed program that you have. We also invite any practicing PAs on stage or in the audience to stand and join us in the recitation. I pledge to perform the following duties with honesty and dedication. I will hold as my primary responsibility the health, safety, welfare, and dignity of all human beings. I will uphold the tenets of patient autonomy, beneficence, non-maleficence, and justice. I will recognize and promote the value of diversity. I will treat equally all persons who seek my care. I will hold in confidence the information shared in the course of practicing medicine. I will assess my personal capabilities and limitations, striving always to improve my medical practice. I will actively seek to expand my knowledge and skills, keeping abreast of advances in medicine. I will work with other members of the healthcare team to provide compassionate and effective care to patients. I will use my knowledge and experience to contribute to improved community. I will respect my professional relationship with the physician. I will share and expand knowledge within the profession. These duties are pledged with sincerity and upon my honor. Please be seated. Excellent job. I'd like to invite Angela Conrad, Associate Professor, to the podium for the closing remarks.
All right, good afternoon. I know everyone is anxious to connect with your friends and your family, so I won't keep you long. I just have a few final thoughts that I'd like to leave with our newest students. Remember how you feel right now. By the looks on your faces, I could guess that you're happy, proud, excited, and maybe even a little curious about what lies ahead. I want you to remember this feeling, because you should feel this way every time you put on your white coat. You should be happy that you worked so hard to get to this point in your life. Your path to get here may have been direct or not so direct, but each experience you had on your way here was important. It made you who you are today. Remember all those experiences and value them. You should be proud of what you have accomplished and what you will accomplish. This should inspire you to always do your best, whether it's in class, on your rotations in 15 months, or in practice as a PA. Be proud of what you have done, what you're going to do, and what you will do. And excited, you should be excited. You're about to embark on a journey that will change your life. Don't let this excitement fade. Things will get stressful over the next 28 months, trust us. But remember how excited you are today. You're about to learn and become a PA. Continue to be excited about your learning because the learning doesn't stop. Always be curious. Curiosity is what stimulates learning, and remain curious in your classes. Pursue knowledge to satisfy that curiosity, and remain curious about your patients, their afflictions. It'll help you become a better clinician, and your patients will benefit. Congratulations on being here. We're happy to welcome you to the EVMS family. Now, will the class of 26 please stand and turn towards your family and friends? I'm very proud to present to you the EVMS PA class of 2026.